Hi, you beautiful, lovely souls. Welcome to another pick a card reading, although we're going to do a pick a deck reading this time and our live shuffle. We are looking into whether you should pursue this connection or not. Now, this can be a friendship. It doesn't have to be a loving relationship or romantic relationship. No genders are instilled at all by any of this. If it's a queen, it can still be male. And I will probably be talking about you being a she and the other person being a male, but that's just because that's how my mind sets things up, because that's how my relationships work. So apologies if any of that gets awry. Don't assume genders just because I use the word he or she. Everything is interchangeable here. We've got 3 decks. We've got the Wild Unknown, Petrak, and Fountain decks with the Ace of Hearts and a little glittery pink earring. And a black obsidian heart for those goths. So yeah, take a moment, meditate on which deck you'd like to work with, and I will see you for your pile. Hello, pile 1 people, with the possible players, or at least an interest in the playing cards. All right, so Wild Unknown. We are asking whether you should pursue, chase, continue, actively move towards a relationship with the person that you are considering. Can be friendship, can be romantic, can be male, can be female. So these are general reading, guys. Base your responses on how you feel you respond with the cards and how much it makes sense to you. But we're just going to do a bit of a free form with it, to be honest. Shall I do a relationship reading? No, we'll do a bit of a free form. Okay. Might go differently in the other piles, but we'll see how this one goes. So, focused and centered. Should you pursue pile 1 peoples? Should you pursue this relationship? Should you move forwards with this relationship? Is this connection a good one? Oh, okay. Okay, I mean, this reads like it's not going great, guys. And that's, oh, sorry, that's going to, okay. The Magician. Now, so often the Magician gets a negative rap, and it does start to annoy me after a while, because magicians are not necessarily bad, okay? Yes, there's the idea of the trickster, but they are the creator and the doer and the maker of things happening. But at the same time, they will do what they can to make things turn out in exactly the way that they need things to happen. And that can be damaging to trust, because sometimes that involves not telling the truth. Oh, the protective imagery. This can work out, but things need to change. I mean, this can work out beautifully, but some real clarity and honesty and communication is needed, especially with this sort of trickster feel going on here. With the 6 of Wands, I mean, with the 6 of Wands, you know that things can turn out okay. But it's not guaranteed, and it's that consideration of, can I put my faith in this person? And the Star, you can, but not as things stand. There has to be absolute clarity, there has to be absolute honesty, and you have to know that that honesty is for real. So you're going to need a little bit of vulnerability from the other person. I mean, central, this is going to be for some people and not for others. I mean, arguably the central, having the central, you can make this into whatever you want it to be. You can have that dream that you wanted, but things are still going to change and things are going to need to change. 3 major arcana, though. This is kind of important to you, so I'm focusing quite hard on. I think this clarity is going to come anyways. I think you've got this rainbow coming. You've got a light in the darkness. You're in a time of change. Mother of Wands, you're going to protect yourself anyway, so I'm not too worried about you getting yourself into circumstances that aren't comfortable for you. I think you need to look into the reasons behind the mistrust, the reasons behind the behavior that you're possibly reacting negatively to that are making you question things. And if it is a person who is trying to present themselves in the best possible light so that you think they're wonderful and you stay with them because they think you're fabulous, so they need for you to believe that they're fabulous so that everything can be fabulous, then you need to sort of talk them down off of that ledge and go, I like you as you are, and I really need to know the real you, not this wondrous facade that you're pretending to be. Overall, it's a yes, but it's a yes with the caveat that the discussions are had and that a reality is found, a baseline is found, so that this cycle of it's absolutely fabulous, hang on, what's not quite true here, screaming argument, or however that works in your particular cycle, doesn't keep happening. And that's where this idea of dashing on in there. If you're going to go for this, it looks like it's going to be a very exciting ride, though. I mean, yeah, magicians are lovely. In some cases, they can be absolutely amazing. They get stuff done and they energize the world and they begin things and they take part. Not more than take part, they create, don't they? They make the things. Yes. Yeah, I mean, overall, again, the magician in the middle is just do it as well. That's one of his major messages. Everything is going to be just fine. Yeah, I mean, it's, yes, the protective fire, but you're going to be protective no matter what. Maybe you need to break out and change things. Again, act recklessly, just go for that thing. Yeah, call to actions, mostly call to action. And go in sort of almost without fear and concern or thought, and allow things to shake out. I mean, in terms of a romantic relationship, again, the Tower has a massively negative connotation, like the Magician often has a negative connotation. But as somebody who rocks your world can be really amazingly good fun. You know, I mean, this could pertain to some incredible sex if this is where you're looking towards things. So yeah, I mean, you're going to be guarded anyways. We all are. That's absolutely fine. Yes, do it. I mean, overall, this is really a do it. There's likely to be changes. For those of you that are asking out of sheer frustration of this guy, just, I can't trust him, he never tells the truth, he is a player, then no, but you knew that. You don't need that if you already know that guy's a player. If he's a player, walk away, stuff that. Everyone else, yes, do it, okay? For those of you that do just think he is a player or know that he's a player, then of course get the hell out of there. And if you're not sure whether he's a player or not, that's what you need to clarify, you know? Bring it out in the open and explain exactly why you're protective, you know, and I thought this, and this is why I'm now doubting, and what's going on there. And if that causes a bit of an argument, that's no bad thing, you know. You're allowed to discuss things, you're allowed to bring up negatives in order to figure out what the heck is going on with things emotionally. Yeah. Yes, continue it. Yes, I think this is a rough patch for some. I really do, but I think there's enough to make it worth pursuing. Do it with clarity. Do not be afraid to just speak your mind. Just say whatever it is you're thinking. Again, that sort of openness, authenticity and honesty is needed. But yeah, make it happen. It could be amazing. I mean, this genuinely to to my reading, this could be absolutely incredible. It could rock your world and change things immensely for you in some beautiful ways. Be reckless, be daring, go for it. Absolutely. Burn your fire. Do your thing. Yes, to me, absolutely yes. Again, these are generalized readings on Facebook. Do not base your love life entirely on these. Check in with reality and see what's actually going on. But if you need a little bit of encouragement to move forwards, that's what you got here. Yes, feel the fear and do it anyways. Okay, all right. If that helps, if you're intrigued, if you want to watch more of these, please, please, please subscribe. If you press the bell button, you'll get told about them as well. I do readings quite regularly now, so I'm putting these up every sort of couple of days or so. Hopefully, there's been a slight break, but yep, hopefully we will continue with that. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will move on to my pile twos, but thank you, pile ones. Take care. Blessed be. Hi, beautiful pile two people. You chose the Protract deck, which has got some awesome, awesome artwork in it, and the little disco pink hearts, my divas. Yes, we like. Yay. Okay, so, sorry, distracted by my own earrings, which is not unusual for me. Okay, we are looking at whether your connection is worth pursuing. Should I get involved with this person? Are they going to be okay? Is it a bad idea? Am I going to hate them? Yeah, let's have a look. So is this a connection that is worth pursuing, looking into? Wow, guys, that is the second time in a row that I have failed to shuffle these. There is some form of reticence going on here. Right, what's going on with you guys? I've just got a whole shivers going on as well. Are you cold? You're scared? You need a hug? You need a blankie? Let's have a look. What's going on with this connection? Should you pursue it? Should you move forwards with this connection? Or should you back away? Are they going to leave you vulnerable? Should you move forwards in this connection? Oh, guys. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, okay, I see. Oh God, you get the star as well. Everything's going to be okay, guys. Have a hug. Everything is going to be more than okay. Woo. If you're asking about a romantic connection, well, hell yeah. Sorry, but yeah, and yeah, and really, yeah. Yes, all the yeses. Good grief. Okay, guys, you really need a hug. Five of Cups. I think you're being, I think you're affected by things that have gone wrong in your past. I know we all are, and I keep saying this, but yeah, it's like you're expecting the negative because the negative has happened in the past, and you've lost a little bit of faith in people. I mean, if we're going to, so these are general readings, and there's more than one reading always within these because there will be more than one person watching them. But the world, fortune, luck, changes, just really, really good things. Honestly, I mean, yes, it's beautiful. Look at the magic land. Look at the place that you're going to here. Yeah, this is almost dreams come true stuff, and you're not seeing that because you're feeling negative and low and maybe a little bit poorly. Some of you ill. Yeah, it's like you wished for this. It's like you wanted this, and it's happening, and now you're going, it's a bit too good to be true. Don't do that. It's absolutely good enough to be true. So true that it's absolutely amazing. A little bit of naivety, so there may be some youthful issues and not feeling secure about your body, something maybe. But this clears up. If you are underage, don't have sex, guys. If you are adults reading this, guys, this is going to be incredible. There are fears with letting ourselves be vulnerable through that temptation and through that wanting. but that kind of adds to the excitement of things. And I don't just mean sexually there, I do mean emotionally as well. Although obviously with the lust card, you've always got that idea of sex, but the temptation of making yourself, allowing yourself to feel vulnerable and supported by someone and to fall into need with them. I mean, don't be codependent, but to allow someone in, to allow someone to help, makes you vulnerable. There's always going to be a timidness about it, but this turns out just absolutely fine. The two of you can create and nurture a beautiful space. And that, again, this is a friendship as well, you know, it's almost like this is wish fulfillment stuff, and you will probably feel quite regretful if you allow yourself to be, to turn it away in case it goes wrong. But yeah, this is a really strong yes. If I were reading for me and I'm asking about a friendship or a love connection or any connection with a person and I got these, yes, absolutely yes. And I would be wondering why this little trio of timidity, or this trio creates an idea of timidness, being timid and being unsure and being, why am I doubting it? Why am I expecting the worst? This is perfect. This is who I've called into my life, and this is the universe having my back, and this is what I need in order to create my space and my reality and myself and my world. You can nurture them, they can nurture you. Yes, you should. If this is a bit of change as well, if it's somebody who you've had past experiences, there is a suggestion here that they can and have grown and changed. So you've got the progression from the Princess to the Queen of Discs. This is all about change. Yeah, having faith. There may be temptations involved in that sort of reading. There may be areas where, yeah, you think they could be a little less forceful, but yes, yeah. If you look for some positives, you will find them. They are there. And again, this is only a generalized reading. There will be more than one person watching it. If you're hearing this and your mind is screaming, no, I can't let this person back in again, then don't let the person back in again. Don't knock yourself about for the sake of an online tarot card reading. This should all resonate with you. You should go, oh yeah, no, she's right. I'm just assuming the worst, and okay, yeah, no, they've done some stuff in the past that I'm not too sure about. If they are wrong and nasty, then this is not their reading. This is not them, okay? But yeah, if it's somebody that you've kind of hoped will grow up, then quite possibly them. If it's someone that's new to you and you're wondering if it can be as good as it seems, can this actually be as good as it looks? Yes, it absolutely can. Yes, this is not that circumstance. This is, in fact, that whole sort of it's too good to be true thing. Stop thinking things like that. It can be that amazing and it can be that good. Stop telling yourself it's too good to be true. You'll make it true. Don't do that. It is exactly as good as it seems. It is exactly as right as it feels. It's exactly as wonderful as it feels. Go for it. Enjoy it. Try not to break it before it's begun by going, oh, it's probably going to go wrong. Too good to be true. No, absolutely true. Absolutely true. Absolutely can be exactly as good as it really, really is. Okay? So, yes. And try not to doubt. Try not to assume the worst. Okay. All right. I am going to leave that pile there and move on to pile 3. But before you go, guys, could you please subscribe? Press the little red button. Please, please, please. Thank you very much. Lovely to talk to you. I will move on to the deck number 3, pile 3, deck 3 people. Hi, pile 3s with your black obsidian hearts. How you doing, guys? How you doing? This is a pick a card reading about whether you should pursue this connection or not, whether you should move forwards with it. Can be friendship, can be romantic, all the possibilities. So I'm going to keep it as broad as possible and try and keep it gender free, but excuse me if I don't. If I use any genders, I don't mean that specific one. They can be any gender, you know. General readings. So What are we asking? We are asking these cards whether you should pursue and move forwards with a connection or not. So is this a connection that is worth you giving your time and your energy to? Should you trust them? Can you trust them? What's going on here? What's going on with this connection? Okay, let's have a look. So, should you pursue this connection? Okay. One more shuffle. I'm just going to be sitting here shuffling for ages. It's never stuck. There we go. Should you pursue this connection? Okay. Sorry. I was waiting for the negative one, and when these two came, I was going, oh, there we go, this is going to be the negative one, and yeah, no, he's just so selfish-centered, and then you get these, and you're like, no, all right, no, go for it. Yeah, they've all been yeses. Obviously, if they are a bad person, then that is your cue to walk the hell away. Don't stay in a bad relationship or hang around with somebody who's negative towards you just because this reading says so. Okay, having said that, follow your own instincts first. But this particular reading says, it says that there's some confusion building up to you actually asking this question, but that's exactly what it is. It's confusion added in with a little bit of past hurts and past mistrusts. And it builds up to you just not having a clear idea of what's going on and where your future is. Massive call to just enjoy the present, be there and celebrate and enjoy some time with them. And it's going to work out just fine. The idea of trying to create a future now, yes, absolutely, but you can only do it via this present moment. And the King of Coins is all about enjoying that luxury and enjoying life. They are healthy and they are stable and they've got their act together and they know where they're going, that sort of feel. As be solid on your own, so don't need them. That's the other side of that. Nobody needs anyone. We choose to be with people, and that's incredible. It's almost like this person would be really good for you, to be honest. There's a suggestion that once this uncertainty and chain of negative events and possibly bad things that people have had to say about them can be let go and moved on from, then it's incredible. In terms of can this be a long-term good relationship? Well, the Four of Wands is all about stability, joyful stability though. Celebrations can often talk about marriage, but certainly long-term, stable, happy. Six of Wands is rock star stuff. That's when you are making each other feel absolutely amazing about one another. Like there is no stress, but there is just joyful activity. So yeah, all the passion. In terms of long-term romance, again, you could argue, yes, heavily with the wedding theme. I would be worried about the lack of cups, but you can certainly have good times together. In terms of building a future, yes, you can do. You've got a real progression here, the 3-4. So yes, yeah, I mean, there's a suggestion that there's nothing but dependable and solid and joyful to get from them. Certainly the mistrust seems to be fading into the background, and it does seem to be caused by other people's bitterness. The Five of Swords is about bitterness and arguments and are they still coming? The Seven of, are they still coming? Are they still, are the arguments going to keep coming is what I meant by that. Are there still going to be the leftover bad feelings? And this looks like there shouldn't be, and that quite possibly they're in your head anyways, and you're kind of waiting for them to snarl back or something. again, general reading, this may or may not relate to your particular situation, but overall, it's another yes. It's a yes with a okay. Try and let go of one, imaginary slights and imaginary problems, and then the unclarity of not knowing. If you're asking what this person actually wants from you, which is a slightly different reading, but that seems to be where this is heading for the moment, then it's purely to really, really enjoy your presence and quite possibly your body. Again, if you're underage, do not have sex. But for those of you that are old enough and mature enough, if you just want to have fun, then here you are. You know, this is going to be quite a comfortable, secure way of doing it. But yes, yeah, they're solid. They're dependable. Yeah, I think. I mean, all this past is suggesting that that doubts are being caused by not knowing this future and where things are going, and having that future planned out and feeling that the two of you really want to build a future together is going to put all that to rest. And in the first instance, for the moment, just enjoy being with them. If they can enjoy being with you and you enjoy being with them, enjoy it, and the rest will follow, the rest will come. And yes, it can be very, very long term, but for the moment, enjoy the present with them. Because you can have some really, really good times here. Put your mind at ease, see how it goes, start building a future together. And the way that you do that is by enjoying the present. Honestly, that's how you build a relationship, by enjoying now. Yeah, there's no suggestion that you shouldn't trust them, more that things in the past have made you uncertain. And it's almost like you've stepped into, if this is a romantic relationship, that you're stepping into something, except wanting them to offer you so much more than just this present moment. And that's what comes with time, though. That will, according to these, that will come through with time, when you both feel confident and capable and better together. And that involves enjoying now. And on the plus side, you get to enjoy now. Yay. So yes. Yeah. All yeses. Try not to get overwhelmed with all the possibles. It might not work out. You're right, but unless you give it a go, you've got to give it a go. And giving it a go means just enjoying now. Be here now. Enjoy the present moment. Have a good time with them, and let the future fall into place. And it should, really easily. Okay, whole piles. Lovely. Thank you so much, guys. Please subscribe. Hit the little red button. You'd be doing me a massive favor, and I would be incredibly grateful. But otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it's been helpful to you. If it hasn't, then let me know. If it has, let me know. Either way, I will catch you on another Pick a Pile. I hope you are kind to yourself and to one another. And I hope you have a glorious rest of your day. Thank you so much, guys. Take care of one another. Blessed be.